I'm Tiffany.
Hello, I'm Joe.
I'm Gio.
I'm Bart, and you're watching
AskTheFeels.
And we have a question from Torn Between.
Hi you guys, so I'm currently in a relationship and it's almost been a year, but my only problem is my boyfriend either gives me too much attention or he doesn't give me any attention at all. At times he would pull out his phone and not give me any attention, and other times he would give me all the attention in the world. But I'd rather hang out with this new guy I just met other than my boyfriend sometimes. I do love my boyfriend, but I'm slowly losing my love for him. Please help.
Ooh.
She's hanging out with somebody new?
Well, she just met some guy.
Because he's new and fun.
Yeah, she met up with them, or hung out with them a little bit, and then now she's like, oh man, should I drop my boyfriend? Yeah, what Joe said is right. There's a novelty behind the new guy. So it's like the new puppy or the new car, you know? It's like, yeah, it's gonna be great for the first 2 weeks, but then what happens after that? You do have something built with your current boyfriend, and what it sounds like now is, I think you pretty much want your boyfriend to be a robot, because it's usually one or the other. It's usually not enough attention the whole relationship, or too clingy, too needy the whole relationship. If he is not giving you enough attention at times and then it's too much, then that just means that you want him to perfectly match the cycles that you're going at. You want him, when you're on your phone, to get the fuck away from you, and then when you're not on your phone, to give you all the attention. And your significant other isn't a robot, you know? It has to be a compromise, and you guys have to be able to meet, and I think you're kind of taking him for granted and being a little bit too spoiled with the amount of attention you want him to give you, because that's unrealistic.
Wow, that's the truth. Dang, I couldn't have said that better.
Yeah, because there's times we're like hanging out, and if I can't expect you to put your phone down when I put my phone down, and then when I pick my phone up, I can't expect you to pick your phone up. You know, that's an unrealistic expectation.
Yeah, but then there also is the factor, I mean, what if her boyfriend's the type of guy that goes from one extreme to the other? Because then that can happen too, because I have been in a relationship that was kind of like that too, where it would be like, hey, you know what, like this one thing kind of bothers me that you do, so then that person would go completely like the opposite to the other end of the spectrum. It's like, wait, just meet me in the middle here.
And does that person go all the way back?
Yeah.
Like 0 to 100, 100 to 0 like that?
Yeah.
Or is it just 0 to 100 stays at 100?
No, it would go back and forth. So I'd be like, well, what's, like, there's no in between. And then that person would just tell me like, well, I don't know how to do the in between. And then that's when I had to deal with it. Pretty much that was just something that I had to deal with, because that wasn't something I could expect from him to know how to do, because that's just the person that he was. But I mean, Bart has a good point though. Even though like maybe your boyfriend's trying, like you have voices to him like, hey, you don't give me enough attention, and then he's trying to give you the attention that you need, but then for you it just doesn't match up. So I mean, it's just something that either A, you have to learn to cope with how he's trying to meet your needs, or B, you know, just move on, because you're saying that you're already losing your feelings for your boyfriend and you've already found someone new. So I mean, it doesn't seem like there's a happy ending there.
Yeah, and at the same time, you continuing to talk to this other person is obviously going to sway you in the new person's direction, because it's a shiny new toy, and you're just going to be comparing the new guy to the old guy, which is an unfair comparison too, because you know the old guy for a year now, and you know the new guy for maybe a couple months, and you only know him on a surface level. So that's also a very unfair comparison, and I don't think that's fair to your boyfriend at all. So I feel like if you want to be an honest person with yourself and with your current boyfriend, then you need to stop talking to the other dude. See if you can even salvage what's left of this current relationship. If not, end it cleanly with him and have dignity and pride, and that there, and then you can move on to whomever you need to move on to.
Because it just sounds really selfish, because all it sounds like is, I want him to give me attention when I'm ready, and I don't want him to give me attention when I don't really want him around. And that's not fair, because people don't work that way. And you might be young right now and have this different expectation of how people operate, but as you learn, you'll realize that, you know, people are gonna be unpredictable and they're not gonna be convenient. And the only reason why you want this new guy is because he doesn't have problems. There's no problems. He's probably like, every time you're around him, it's new, it's fresh, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like how you did for your boyfriend right now. Right now, you're bored of your boyfriend because he's available, he's around, and you've seen his bad side, you've seen everything. So you know, this is the reason why people get divorced. This is the reason why people break up and move on, is because they keep wanting something fresh and new with no problems. But that's not the reality. If you learn this now, you're gonna save yourself from a lot of hard work in the future.
Yeah, and the bottom line is there's this golden rule that we all learned in elementary school. You treat others the way you want to be treated, and I feel like that in the most basic form is exactly what you need to do. You need to treat people the way you want to be treated. So if you would place yourself in your boyfriend's situations, and if he did that to you, how would you feel? Like, don't you feel like you deserve to be treated better, to be spoken to better, to be, you know, handled with care and dealt with better? So if that's how you would want your significant other to treat you, you should definitely be giving that type of treatment to him.
That's so true.
Thank you guys for watching that episode of Ask the Feels. If you liked that video, don't forget to like the video. And if you don't like the video, don't forget to like the video. Thank you for watching, and here is the last episode. My goodness.
That sounds like he gets really off on playing rape in his mind. He probably doesn't think he's actually doing it, but he's actually raping her.
Yep.
Damn.
There's absolutely no other way of putting it. Like, it's non-consensual. It's rape. It's